Right, so hello viewers and welcome back to our Let's Play of Isomer. So now that we're fairly far into the series, I want to do like a quick announcement sort of thing. So anyhow, just to give ourselves a few organized objectives here, I think one of the first things that we want to do here is we want to first and foremost finish up this yard area and patch up some of the holes here and there. And in addition to that, I think going forwards, one of the goals will be to obviously protect the little dropship here a little bit better, and namely get a few more guards to stand around and do things like that. So that's definitely one goal, and really moving forwards from there, I think that'll be pretty much just that. I mean, of course, we can do a little bit more exploration, but really going forwards after that point is pretty much anybody's guess, really, there. So, I mean, with that said, I think we might have, with those goals in mind, I think we might be able to do, perhaps, at the very most, I'd say, like, 4 or so episodes. And with that said, I mean, that is, of course, just a very rough number. I think we'll just postpone the series going from that point onwards, and even then, I mean, once we reach that point, chances is that an update would have been posted for this game. So, with that said, you guys might not even notice any delays there. But anyhow, that's just one thing there that we should keep track of here. And really moving forwards, we'll just really just go from there. Right, so first and foremost, we want to zap all of these guys out of our base. And the one thing that I'm really, one of the things that we really need right now is an excess of snow and ice over here. Because those bioplants, they do take, I think, 10 units of snow or ice to make, and with that said, currently we just don't have enough resources to make another one of those plants, which is rather unfortunate. But we'll see what we can do in that regards. Hopefully it'll work itself out, but from the looks of it, currently we need to, well, just hold up on building another one of those plants, at least for now. Right, so the combat's gonna go and start up over here, so hopefully that'll add one more body to the list there, so that's good. And currently what I'm thinking of doing is that I'm thinking about making some sort of door to our courtyard area of the base here. And what I mean by that is if I say take a few sand blocks here and make a row of them, and in the meantime I dig out one tile here to build a healing block there, I think we'll be able to stop the vast majority of the enemy forces, excluding the ones who apparently have the ability to tunnel through our base, of course, from really mounting any effective attack on our biomass farm over there. So that's definitely one thing that I want to do, and yikes, these scouts are really efficient in killing off these guys. It might just be because this guy has the human blaster rifle and all, but that guy is really efficient. Right, so that's one thing. The other thing being the protection of our little base here, and I think that is really just up to getting more guys to go on standby is one thing, and a few more of those healing totems. Speaking of which, right now we really do need to select another one of those miniature power cores, pluck it into the ground here, let that be built, and then pluck down a healing totem on top of that. Ooh, yikes, we might lose to this guy right here. Or perhaps not. There we go. Right, so I really hope one of these troops out here has some sort of ice on them. And oh man, there's just a ton of guys on this side of our base for some reason. Let's see, where are we getting shot at from? Right, so over here, this is what I want to happen. I want all of these guys to effectively be funneled into this area right here. And what we can do is that we can just get a few people to stand by and watch the door really going from there. And with that said, I mean, everything inside the base should be fairly protected. I mean, you have the sand bag, or, you know, sand blocks protecting everything else, right? So I think I think that's a very promising idea, and that'll of course give us some room to farm things over there. And I just want to get the tiny amount of ice that we need to build this thing here, but it doesn't look like that'll happen, so oh well. Anyhow, I think this area is, I'd say, decently secure by now. So we'll get 2 more guys to man and a defensive here. And I don't think there's any way for anybody else to skirt around this wall. Hopefully not. I'm just checking the elevations. It looks like we might be... Yeah, we're missing a block right there. But once that's finished, I don't think any other parts of our defensive... not exactly line, but defensive wall here can be breached, apart from those pesky engineers, of course. Right, so that's one thing. The other thing is that I want to put a healing totem on the top of our base as well. I think, yeah, that's also one area that we could use one in. And overall, I think things are looking pretty good coming from there. It'd be nice if you could queue up movements. That would be one really big, or queue up building orders and movement orders at the same time. I think that would be really, like a really big portion of the game. Oh. Yeah, not gonna fight those 2 guys. I'm under the impression that like the red troopers are especially heavy. That guy is completely confused. And there we go, we take him out. I want to grab all the biomass here. And hopefully on the next supply ship run we can grab a whole bunch of warriors, provided that they of course show up. Right, so they'll do their thing right there. And in the meantime, I guess we can turtle up in our base for some time here. And would you look at that, that is a lovely pile of biomass. Right, so I think we have the base pretty much secured for now, at least on the courtyard side of things. So with that said, I think what we'll do here is that, yes, we could use some of these workers for mining and stuff and such like that in the future. But for now, I think I'll send them over to the other side of the base, and we'll see what we can do there. In the meantime, I think what we need to do is, no, I don't want to move them over there, I want to move them inside the base. I think going from there, what we might want to do is we might want to do another, say, round of exploration, see where enemies are, and hopefully go from there. Now let's see. Oh, thanks. This guy's being shot. We'll turn, we'll face him, we'll shoot at him. And there we go, that's another guy down. I really want to say that these white troops have a larger chance of containing or dropping ice, but from the looks of it that doesn't seem to be the case, which is rather unfortunate. Right, so anyhow, this area is, for the most part, secured. Let's get a few of these guys to go out here. And, you know, in theory, on this flank, on this side of the base, we could just, like, dig a giant moat to protect us. But I don't think that'd be, like, the most optimal type of thing that we can do. From the looks of it, we could... Damn it, we really need ice. And that is definitely not a battle that I am going to fight. Yeah, we're missing out on so many of these great supply ship shipments. If only we had the ice to buy the stuff here. But at least we have a ton of workers, so at least that's kind of good, you know? And I think we will get started on this moat idea. At least very, very basically. So dig a line right here. Actually, you know what? We can issue a few group orders for this. That would be much easier and more time efficient. So I think we'll dig out this this portion of the map and perhaps convert it into some sort of defensive belt later on. And in the meantime, what I want to do is that I want to see whether or not these enemy troops are coming from one location in general. So I think we'll push back the fog of war, not exactly the fog of war, but this unexplored area a bit. And from the looks of it, we're approaching some sort of grasslands area, so that's good. Ooh, yikes, another one of those guys. Hopefully we can hit him on the back here with a few early shots. Hopefully we can critical him too. That guy's actually completely unaware. Apparently you can sneak around inside the game and, yeah, just get really into the enemy's, you know, troops and all that. by using stealth instead of just blasting the living crap out of them, but I think we'll wait before we do anything like that. And there you go. So that defense is working for now, so I'm liking what I'm seeing over there. And really going forwards from here, let's see, let's grab these people, grab some sand, some minerals on that guy, some more minerals and some more biomass on that guy. I really hope we got some ice. Oh, yikes, found 2 more people over here. What did we find over up here? People are shooting back, I see. Right, so let's see what we can do about putting some fire onto the people over there. And in the meantime, right now, I think sand is... It's not exactly like a resource that we don't need, but rather not... It's not exactly like a terribly efficient resource, but I think we also do need some sand. So let's queue up a mining order for, like, say, something like that area right there. And let's see, there's a lot of combat going on right now. Just trying to keep track of it all. And hopefully not lose any people in the process here. So let's see. Yeah, now that we have a single biomass plant, at least we can use the regeneration command quite liberally. Man, this scout over here is just a hero. Let's see. He almost has a perfect... Yeah, he has perfect accuracy on his weapon. That's why he's so accurate. This guy's just blasting away at these human troopers, and he seems to be doing a ton of damage. He's also super fast as well. Right, so we're making some progress there. On this front, I think it'd be better if we put all the people in like one general location. This guy can come down there and heal up. And in the meantime, from the looks of it, things are good. We're actually capped off at the maximum amount of biomass present, really, so we probably will have to build a second silo for that, seeing as how it's also quite a valuable resource as well. And with that said, we do, of course, want to stockpile it up. So I'm actually, I think I'll actually build that out here inside the courtyard just because of really convenience it looks. So we'll do that. These people are still mining away, so that's good. And with their scout, I really want to find a source of ice. Because, yeah, these scouts can also mine. To me, they're actually starting to become a very promising type of trooper, simply because they can mine, they can build, they can recover bio stuff really well, actually. And given their fast movement and our starting location, I think these guys would be really instrumental in grabbing a few of our much-needed resources. Right, so let's see what we can do. Come on, shoot at him. There we go. 2 for 2. Speaking of which, it doesn't really look like we even need to do any mining in itself, just due to the fact that, yeah, our scout here, killing off all the enemy troops, provides us with enough biomass to continue forwards irregardless. Let's see what we have over here. We have a... looks like a cave. Oh wait, no, it's not a cave, it's just that the map is gradually getting darker. Right, I see a lot of juicy resources over here, some of the rare metals, so I think I'll dig that out. And in the meantime, it looks like that will be yet another day for this game. Right, so in the nighttime, it's probably just going to be more of that thumping action, coming in, somebody trying to break into our base. So I'll pull back everybody into the main area like that. I think everywhere else is fine, and from the looks of it, we can buy 1 warrior, so I think we will. That'll be quite a handy piece. And right now, I really hope we can mine out these rare minerals, because we don't seem to have a steady supply of those. Yikes, that is not very good. You know what, instead I think we'll just get this, well, at least we know that there's some rare minerals over here along with the structure. And I think we'll just get our people to flee back into the base and wait out the combat here for some time. Right, so we'll get our guys to pile up here. And the first thing I think that we need to do is that we need to build a light. So we'll place that over here. And yeah, that helps out a tad amount. We could use another one as well. And there we go, look at that scout, so fast. So there, now we have a decently sized military force as well, with 2 scouts, 1 garden over here, and 1 with our main forces, along with some other people. And I think we should be fine on this area over here. I'm thinking about doing some more mining. It looks like this area is actually really promising as well. But the thing is that due to how they just do the lighting inside the game, mining is it's not exactly my favorite activity, to say the least. But let's see, what else can we do in the meantime? Right, I can get these 3 guys to all man the defenses, if you will. Oh, that's right, I think the bioplants only grow if there's a sufficient amount of light present. So with that said, what I'm going to do is that I think I'll grab 2 workers from this area. That's where we had more. And I'll get them to plant a few more, or not exactly plant, but build a few more lights instead of our fortifications here. Namely, we could also build a few on the very top levels of our base here as well. That would be kind of cool. Right, so we'll get him to build another one over there. That should light up. Yeah, there's something odd going on here with the lighting system. For whatever reason, it's like these tiles down here just aren't affected by it. It's just, to me, it's really, really weird. And because of how dark it is, you just can't, first and foremost, distinguish what type of tile it is, and secondly, whether or not your troops are actually walking on it or not, which is just weird. But that's a very small thing there. And here comes the second group of people. There we go. These, those warriors are definitely really strong, so they're finishing those guys off very, very fastly, so that's good. And let's see, what can we do now? We can buy 2 more workers. I think we'll do that, seeing as how we seem to have an over amount of biomass now. And speaking about it, from the looks of it, now that we have access to the sand as well, that should help things out as well there. These guys should turn, they should fire. And they're doing quite a good job in ranging down those people as well. So perfect. Our base here, for the most part, is fairly secure. And, well, despite the, some of the problems with mining there, I think we'll be able to set up, maybe some sort of like underground mine as well, something that goes over here as well later on. But anyhow, I think we meet all of the major requirements for our base for now that we have a sufficient military force and all of that. So I think we'll leave off this episode here, and when we return, we'll get that mine set up. We'll do some military exploration, probably inside the episode after the next one. Namely, I want to check out the structure over here, hopefully for some ice again. And I think that might just be the end of the series for now, at least. Bear in mind, we will of course continue after some updates have been posted. So see you guys then, and be sure to like and subscribe just for the following notifications, and when of course we return to the game when an update has been posted. So see you guys then.